Hello. Today I'm going to tell you about all the physical and emotional changes during puberty for boys and girls and some strategies and tips in order to deal with it. So, what is puberty? Puberty is a time in your life where you start to grow up physically and emotionally in order to become an adult. For girls, it usually starts when you're about 8 to 13 years old and ends when you are fully grown up. And for boys, it usually starts when you're 9 to 14 years old and ends when you are old enough to be fully grown. Now let's talk about physical changes. Here are a few physical changes for girls. First, your armpits begin to stink and you will have to put on deodorant. I will recommend using the antiperspirant deodorant. During your changes, your breasts will also get bigger and you will often end up with stretch marks right above. A recommendation for when you get breasts is to wear a bra so that your breasts aren't falling and so your nipples aren't showing. Another physical change is that your hips grow wider. Next, girls grow hair in funny places and that can often be uncomfortable for people, especially in the private area. Next is oily skin and hair. A way to prevent from oily skin and hair is to stay away from oily foods and also wash your face at least twice a day to get all the germs off of your face that could cause acne or oily skin. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it because it can be in your DNA. The last physical change that will happen to you is menstruation, aka period. The menstruation cycle is when a female's ovaries gives out an egg each month. The egg travels through the fallopian tube into the uterus. The blood makes a lining for the baby to grow in. If the egg is not fertilized within a month, then blood comes out of your vagina and appears in your underwear. The menstruation cycle will continue until you're about 50 years old. Boys also have physical changes. Some physical changes for boys are they grow hair in funny places like the armpits and private parts. They also grow facial and chest hair. Other physical changes they go through is their growth spurt, muscle development, and bigger body odor, and maybe some acne or oily skin. Ejaculation is when the male's testicles produce sperm cells, and when they get too full, they ejaculate sperm. It usually happens in your sleep, so don't be surprised if you have a wet dream and it's not pee. Erections is when a male is sexually excited. And now the mental changes. For mental changes, the boys and girls have similar ones. For example, boys and girls both feel like hanging out more than with their friends and with their family. You might want to hang out with your friends a lot more than usual and you might start copying them and doing the things they do because everyone else thinks it's cool. It's called peer pressure. Peer pressure is when your friend pressures you to do something that you don't want to do or think is wrong. Peer pressure can also be a good thing, like a friend encouraging you to study harder. But there is also bad peer pressure, which can lead to smoking, being mean to others, etc. Maybe you want to stop hanging out with those friends that are bad influence. You have to say no to them. You have to be brave enough to say no and do what you think is right. You have to stand straight, look into their eyes, and kindly say, "No thanks, I think that is wrong." Also for boys and girls, they start liking each other. Let's say the boy is Max and the girl is Anna. So Max started liking Anna, but Anna liked somebody else. Then one of Max's friends told him that Anna liked another person. So of course Max was sad and disappointed. But doesn't mean Max's life is ruined. Maybe Anna just wants to be friends and they can slowly develop their relationship. One day this could probably happen to you, so the best way you should react is by staying positive and thinking of the present, not the past. You should also get your beauty sleep so that you can be more energized and ready for the day ahead of you. Also exercise. And when you get a mood swing and start feeling groggy for no reason, go someplace on your own and express it to your pillow. If your mood gets out of control, then see an adult you can trust. If it gets even worse, then go see a psychologist, and I'm quite sure that'll help you. Some strategies for puberty is you have to eat well in order to stay healthy and not get acne. You should also make sure you get the right amount of exercise in order to be in shape because it will be harder to burn fat as you grow up. You should also get the right amount of sleep because sleep helps you relax your mind and be free from stress. When you feel like you're kind of starting to smell bad, you should put on some deodorant. I would recommend the antiperspirant deodorant under your arms to prevent the bad smell. The end.